Thank you for joining us on Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson, and welcome back. We've been offline for most of the summer, and we want to say thank you for tuning back in with us. In addition, we're going to talk about crypto winter and some of the effects that have happened over this past summer. Arguably, there's way too much to get into in one cast. So we're going to talk about some of the major outcomes of what's happened this summer. Stay tuned. Okay, one of the first things we're going to talk about in today's podcast about this crypto winter has been the much anticipated, much awaited Ethereum forking over from Ethereum Classic to Ethereum 2, which is proof of stake. Ethereum as a whole has switched protocols or switched work coverage from proof of work, which is mining, to proof of stake, which is owning the actual coin and turning all the work over to validators. I want to know from you what your thoughts are of that. Mine, I'm about to lay out. Already, I've seen very slow transfer rates. Now, is that a symptom of the validator nodes not being able to keep up with the infrastructure that was already in place during proof of work? I frequently would earn my Ethereum and take it out, cash it out to one of my exchanges, and have those funds readily available to me within seconds. Today, it didn't take seconds. It took over an hour for some of these funds to appear. Granted, there was a notice or disclaimer saying that this would happen on some of the major exchanges, that the times would be significantly lagged. But is it worth it? Ethereum's biggest claim to fame over Bitcoin was that its speed of transfers were within seconds versus minutes, and now it's to the point where you're not able to move those funds fast enough, and that's a problem for me. The other news that's happened over this crypto winter, as it's dragged on for those miners who have been in it, like I've been in it for some years now, you saw instantly the price of those GPUs crash. I mean, to the order of 75 to 80% down from their all-time highs. Remember last year, you couldn't find particular GPUs to mine with simply because of supply and demand, or so we thought. NVIDIA and Radeon, or I should say AMD, had released these quarterly reports saying they were going to miss some forecasts. And a lot of that is due to the fact that we are no longer going to be needing those cards as miners since this change has happened. When you go from proof of work to proof of stake, you don't have any intermediary miners who can run those algorithms on those machines because they're not getting paid anymore. That's the big drawback. There is so much uncertainty right now that there is no way I could even recommend a course of action, even if I wanted to. Black Investments Matter does not give out financial advice, but as a crypto enthusiast, somebody who has built rigs, who have participated in projects, airdrops, anything that's going to affect that passive income coming in through cryptocurrency, that's going to be a problem for me. Also, I want to talk about what the relationship is between Ethereum and those NFTs you guys went wild over the summer. I have created a few NFTs myself, but currently those NFTs are only traded in Ethereum Classic. Now that the merge has happened, you can transfer into wrapped Ethereum. Coinbase has released a CB ETH. You can spend on their platform. So is this yet another arms race, if you will, of different Ethereum tokens being generated over a platform of validators over miners? And how is that affecting the bottom line of your Ethereum wallets? Now, obviously, as a miner, when we start talking about how this is going to affect our wallets, I'm looking at the bottom line. Um, Once you start messing with the mechanisms that have been holding up since the creation of cryptocurrency, and you've now, after ample years, have told people that Ethereum was going over to this platform. We've seen the attacks on Bitcoin and on all miners, as if there was no such thing as solar mining, and it was made public enemy number one in this age of electric vehicles and batteries. We're now trying to single out computers or computer warehouses that have been overbuying, overpromising on those ASIC rigs that 90% of America could not afford if they wanted to buy one of those things. You saw that happen, and yet it wasn't until an executive action by President Biden that the wheels started to turn, and people started to see what this was, and this is looking like pretty grim for a crypto miner right now. But let me know what you think. I, for one, will be broadcasting different ways on how to still maintain passive income through cryptocurrency as part of our Black Investments Matter initiative. Please feel free to tune in, hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom of this page, and we will keep you informed. Thank you very much.